Hello, welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd, and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got a breaking news report coming out from German media that I want to share with all of you, and I want to talk more about what top NATO officials are calling hybrid warfare between Russia and NATO. Now, we've been talking a lot about undersea cables being cut in the Baltic Sea, sometimes suspected being Russian ships that are cutting these cables. We've talked about drones being over the skies of military installations like inside of Germany, also in the UK, and lots of different sabotage events going on inside of Europe that we've heard that could potentially be linked to Russia, right? Well, new report just coming out today on German media as German naval chief warns of sabotage to newly built warships. You can see here on your screen Vice Admiral Jan Christian Koch, if I'm pronouncing his last name right. I believe that's how you say it. That's him right there in the photo. Reported saboteurs have damaged Bundeswehr warships. There have been cases of intrusions into naval bases both on land and at sea. Okay, so this is a story that's not widely being picked up, but there was an outlet inside of Germany talking about this today, and several sources on X talking about this as well. So allegedly, what could have happened here was there was a new Corvette warship being worked on right now called the Emden, and it hasn't been delivered to the German Navy just yet. But apparently, they found metal shavings inside of the propulsion system, possibly indicating this could have been sabotage. As this would be really bad if they were to fire this thing up with these metal shavings in there. Could definitely cause some major damage, or maybe even explosion, cause this thing to break down. So I want to go over this report and talk more about this today because we've been discussing so much what could potentially be hybrid warfare that Russia's is engaging with NATO right now. So I want to show you guys this information. Let's go ahead and jump on over here. This is to NTV. Okay, this is a German media. And just to note, I did have this translated into English from German on Google did this for me, so I apologize if it's not perfect, and I'll try my best to pronounce some of these words because some of them are still in German. So it says here, have no time to lose. Navy Chief reports sabotage on German warships. It's just coming out today, February 11th, 2025. Here's that picture of the Navy Chief right here. And it says, according to Navy Chief Koch, saboteurs have damaged Bundeswehr warships. There are also attempts to break into bases. The growing threat from Russia is more urgent at the beginning of 2025 than it was 2 years ago, warns the Vice Admiral. Okay, that was a quote by him directly. So he's coming out and saying there were saboteurs that were involved with sabotaging at least one of these warships. But he's coming out and saying at the same time that Russia is a growing threat. Okay, so in a way, is he kind of blaming Russia? Yeah, maybe. But at the same time, he's not saying Russian saboteurs because they're still undergoing an investigation right now. So it says in more than one case, saboteurs have deliberately caused damage to warships in Germany. There have been destruction, i.e., sabotage, on more than one unit, said the inspector of the Navy, Vice Admiral Jan Christian Koch, at the Navy talks in Berlin. Appropriate measures have been taken in the shipyards. Okay, so if you notice, he says more than one unit. Okay, so there could have been more warships that potentially they found sabotage or some sort of damage to them or potential damage. Koch was asked about a report by WDR, NDR, and I'm going to try my best to pronounce this, Süddeutsche Zeitung. Probably pronouncing that wrong. My apologies if I am. According to which the Corvette Emden, which was built by the Hamburg shipyard Blom plus Voss, but has not yet been delivered to the Navy, was a target for sabotage. The inspector did not explicitly confirm the incident. The ship does not yet belong to the Navy. According to the report, an inspection in January, okay, so literally just last month, revealed that several kilograms of metal shavings had been dumped into the warship's propulsion system. If this had gone undetected, it would have caused significant damage. When asked, spokesman for the Blom plus Voss shipyard told the Research Association that they would not provide any information. Okay, so look at that. Several kilograms, guys. That's quite a bit of metal shavings. There's highly likely no way there that was an accident, most likely being deliberately caused, being dumped into the warship's propulsion system. And it says here they're trying to unsettle our society. Koch said that in addition to attempts to sabotage naval ships, there have been cases of intrusions into naval bases from land and sea and attempts to approach soldiers in uniform on their way home. Our assessment that they are testing us. They are trying to unsettle our society, both nationally and in the alliance, and they are possibly laying the foundation for later active military activities, said the vice admiral. Okay, so we've been seeing so much of this lately in terms of like sabotage all over Europe, not just in Germany, but even the UK. We've been having sabotage at some bases over there, many of them going on high alerts. Sometimes due to aerial objects in the skies or damage on the property that has been revealed in the recent past as well. So definitely lots of talk about this. It makes you wonder if this is a run up to another major event in the future. Is this preparation for major war between NATO and Russia? Who really knows here? But it says the Navy has been taking measures since 2022. This includes a higher level of readiness of mine countermeasures forces and an increase in the water depth of divers from 54 to 84 meters, roughly the depth at which Nord Stream 1 and 2 happened. The Navy is also setting up security companies. The growing threat from Russia is more urgent at the beginning of 2025 than it was 2 years ago. Experts and intelligence agencies agree that Russia will be in a position to seek conflict with NATO from 2029 onwards, said Koch. He has initiated a strategic expansion of the existing plans. Navy Course 2035 Plus, the inspector. We have no time to lose. In the next few weeks, we will coordinate the necessary measures initially, internally, and then make them public. We have a lot to do. Okay, so once again, another top official coming out from NATO stating that from 2029, maybe 2028, we've heard that year as well, that Russia could launch an attack onto NATO. Now, will they actually do that? I guess it's going to have to wait to be seen. But there's so much talk about that. In the next 3 to 5 years, we could see a major war breaking out between Russia and NATO. So, is this Russia potentially preparing themselves to launch a major sabotage operation across multiple countries in Europe to kind of, throw Europe into a standstill? Maybe they won't be able to respond to some type of attack. Maybe the Baltic nations get attacked first, or maybe Poland or something. Who really knows? But definitely lots of talk about this in terms of hybrid warfare. And it really makes you wonder what's actually going on over here. And is this actually Russia doing this? Maybe is this other countries? Could it be China? Could it be, maybe another adversary? Who really knows? But you guys let me know what you think about this. Once again, another story coming out talking about sabotage on some sort of critical infrastructure, now this time for the military inside of Germany. So let me know what you think down below. That's going to be it for today's update. If you got something out of this, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless. And we'll see you in the next one.